Lisa's album Alter Ego was the worst album in comparison with all of the Blackpink members. But if it continues like this, Lisa needs to quit. Because these days, if you don't have any value to provide as an artist, especially in the West, you are going down. But first, let's talk about how her messy and cringy rebranding crushed her reputation more than lip syncing allegations in her album combined. And then I will give honest and harsh reviews on her album because they can get brutal. Branding is one of the most essential things that can make you either very big, like how Sabrina Carpenter and Charlie XCX did, or it can make your reputation on knees, especially in this age of internet where everything is running by branding. Other Blackpink members were successfully able to rebrand themselves perfectly as they wanted. Released albums that got very high rankings and number on charts. Except Jisoo. Both Rose and Jennie were successfully able to break their image out of the K-pop show like, yeah, we are better off without YG Entertainment. But for Lisa, it is completely opposite. One thing we can all agree on is that when Lisa was in YG, her solo branding was done very precisely and so well executed. But everything she did after leaving YG is just utterly disgusting. After leaving YG, she just only received charts because if you look carefully since the very start of her solo career, Lisa's trying to be everywhere. She is performing at Crazy Horse today, and then the very next day, she is at the Oscars. One day, she's at Louis Vuitton Fashion Walk with her at least billionaire CEO co-boyfriend, and the other she's at Celine. One time, she is trying to become the next Luigi, and the next time, the next Ariana Grande, but she fails in pulling off both. She's trying to be everything and everywhere, while she always has the cute 14-year-old Alisa persona, but her music is completely opposite. Like, bro, what the fuck are you trying to do? And if Lisa, you are watching this, just stop doing this if you want to make it big in the Western market.
Should we play some? Should we play some for them? Alice said no. Sorry. Play the teaser.
One of the worst mistakes Lisa did was trying to bash away Blinks and Blackpink like she never was a part of it. Instead, she could have gotten a very great push using both because Blackpink and Blinks were literally the base of her image. The whole Lisa brand was made up on that. So what happens when you ignore the most important part of a structure in a building? Of course, falls. Like, for example, Aspy's whole career was built on her body and trash songs, but the audience liked her body, and then that became the base of her brand. But as soon as she lost weight, she had one of the biggest downfalls I've ever witnessed. Lisa went from a top-tier K-pop idol to something that felt more like a B-list Western rapper wannabe. The problem is not that she wanted to try something new. The problem is that it felt forced and unnatural. The way her image was marketed in this era did not give off growth or evolution. It screamed desperation. First, let's talk about the songs that were good, and then I will go on to why the album got so much hate and negative reviews. Born Again. The track showcases Lisa's versatility as she navigates through various vocal deliveries and reflows, but her part sounds less distinctive compared to Doja and Ray. Doja brings her natural eroticism and elevates the covers. In comparison to this, Lisa sounds like she is trying to keep up rather than leading the song. It's not that Lisa's bad on the track, but next to two artists that are dynamic, she sounds one-dimensional. Second one, Dream. She ate this one up. This is one of those rare moments where she fully taps into her vocal ability instead of her just rap-heavy delivery. The starting of Dream is actually fire. It immediately pulls you in with its atmospheric, almost hypnotic vibe. This song feels more immersive than most of the album, setting up a dreamy, surreal mood. This is one track that feels personal and touches on vulnerability, which is something fresh. No overproduction, no gimmicks, just straight vibes and pure confidence in her voice. Loki wish she did more of this on the album because it's a chef's kiss moment. The third one, Chill. This is not the usual hard-hitting in your face bragging. It's more subtle, smooth, and nuanced. She is still on top, still untouchable, but she is not forcing it. The song is not a song about proving anything. It's about existing in success and being comfortable in that. Instead of just saying, I am the best, it paints a picture of what it feels like to be at the top with all the ambition, reflection, and the luxury that comes with it. It's a different type of confidence, less aggressive, more self-assured. This track talks to me more than others. Fourth one, FUTW, her rap execution in the song is clean, steady, and relentless. She is not rushing, not forcing anything, just punching through the beat with ease. What makes the song stand out is that Lisa sounds in her element. While there are other songs that were good like New Woman, but that song got ruined when I saw Lisa not even singing it in the Genius interview. Like, WTF, bro, that interview really cursed New Woman for me. Most of the instrumentals on Alter Ego are about keeping the momentum going rather than standing out as unique, game-changing productions. There are not a lot of big shifts or deeply layered instrumentals. The beats are clean, well mixed and trendy, but a lot of them follow the same formula. Heavy bass, electronic elements, and repetitive loops. They sound expensive, but not necessarily distinct. Overall, the production is effective, but none of the instrumentals define the songs. They do their job, but they don't steal the show. You know what? Now let's talk about why the album got so much hate, low rankings, and negative reviews. First of all, she had 5 alter egos, which pushed more on her weird, messy branding because it left many confused. As the alter egos were too much, it felt all over the place.
Oh, You've heard of me? Good. I'm Dixie, the one they call the villain. My lashes came to slay, so step out my way.
But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I want to start.
There was no artistic vision and clarity in the album. And it just gives me secondhand embarrassment because alter egos are not supposed to be explicitly announced like this with a full character analysis from the artist with such oddly specific details prior to its debut. That's for the audience to piece together themselves throughout the era. Create a story without explicitly spelling out line by line who the characters are and what they do / have done. When I first heard that the album name was going to be Alter Ego, I thought she was going to show a different version than Alisa. I thought she was going to tell the ego that she doesn't talk about to anyone. How she feels beyond the fame, money, and all those other things. That could have been a brilliant choice to connect with her audience more. She could have dabbled into her Thai roots more, probably a verse or two in Thai language. She could have expressed how it felt moving to Korea, suffering that harsh K-pop system and the loneliness she went through. But what we got were pet names for Chihuahuas from England and the same old Lisa, bad bitch with a lot of money who was full of herself. Lisa, if you are watching this, please kick that 14-year-old teenage girl out of your team. But your fans are the same. If someone who is not aware of her alter egos at first hand, someone who has not read these descriptions of her alter egos, listens to her album, wouldn't even know if there are any alter egos or not because the whole album carries the same tune. And I don't even know why she felt the need to express her alter egos, girl. We want to know you first, not your alter egos. We want to know who Prempri is, but we didn't get it. Western rappers do alter egos too, but they establish themselves before doing so. Like Eminem, people know Eminem and then Slim Shady. People treat those characters like a whole different human. The second thing she and her album received the most hate on were the lyrics of the song. Waking Up the Bruises, I don't know how much did I blow last night. I'm guessing a lot.
What do you mean by that?
Since the start of her career, her lyrics are like this, not just in the album. It's great that she took part in co-writing these songs, but what good did it do if the lyrics are still cringe? These lyrics can work in the K-pop scene, but in the West, it is a completely different case. Either she needs to find new songwriters for her, or become a good one herself, which will take a lot of time because these lyrics really can't make it. The reality of the whole album was that she tried her best to make it big in the West with her album, but the result was not even good enough to convince the average K-pop fan except her own fans. Maybe it was my mistake that I expected a lot from her album, but the whole album felt like an extended version of the Persona YG created for Lisa. And one more thing that annoys me the most is why doesn't Lisa incorporate heavy dancing like that and Lily film into her own songs? A single thing can expand and take her artistic career to the next level and balance with the height. Like, yeah, you can lip sync if the choreography is this hard. Nobody would say a thing if she lip syncs when the choreography is amazing. But till this day, out of a solo career, we have not seen anything like that. She was the main dancer in Blackpink, but we have not seen her use it. Let's not blame all of this on Lisa. Her branding and marketing team is actually fully responsible for this, and they do deserve criticism because how can people literally mess up a big name such as Lisa who has the potential of $1 billion brand? Lisa's Coachella is soon coming up this month, and I really hope to see her perform well there because I think that's the only single thing right now that can bring a major shift into her branding and her music career. And if Lisa wouldn't be able to perform well, then that can result in even bigger hate as Jennie is going to perform too and the comparisons will be made. I hope Lisa hires a new branding and creative team that can really bring out the potential in her because she can become a great artist. If you want me to review album from other members as well, just comment their names. I will review the album of the member whose name appears the most.